What's up everyone and welcome back to the City Insider. Today let's get started with Pep Guardiola firmly in the race to sign incredible teenager. Manchester City are keeping close tabs on an exciting new attacker, but a fresh report has revealed that they aren't the only club who are hoping to bring him to the Premier League in January. According to 90 Minutes, which has shared a transfer update on STVO, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal and Real Madrid are all jostling for position in the race to sign the forward. As it stands, Carlo Ancelotti's Madrid side are the favourites to secure the services of their target due to their existing relationship with his club, not to mention their incredible history of developing young players, so he could see that as an attractive opportunity. Therefore, Guardiola, and indeed, Mauricio Pochettino and Mikel Arteta, could find it difficult to sell their projects to the teenager, who has also previously been watched by scouts from Barcelona, Inter and Juventus. Arsenal leads race to sign Man City target. It is now believed that Arsenal have their eye on exciting Shakhtar Donetsk midfielder Georgi Sudakov. The Ukraine international is attracting plenty of admirers right now, but Arteta and co apparently lead a quartet of English sides. Man City, Brighton and Chelsea are the other clubs taking note of Sudakov's exploits on the continent, but Serie A giants Juventus are said to be considering the Champions League player as a possible heir to Paul Pogba. This is according to Team Talk and journalist Dean Jones, who shared a transfer update on Sudakov just before the weekend. The Athletic reporter Adam Crafton, speaking back in September, via 777 Score, has called the player class, with bags of potential. Sudakov is a class act. He has just turned 21, said Crafton. Last season, he showed great promise in the group stage of the Champions League and is likely to be the next big sale for Shakhtar. Man City could now accept Phillips' offer. Both Calvin Phillips and Man City now see an exit as the best option going forward, sources have told Football Insider. It is believed the 27-year-old could now search for regular first-team football at a new club in the January window. Football Insider revealed on Saturday, the 14th of October, that Man City blocked an exit for Phillips in the summer. The injury to Kevin De Bruyne and the departure of Ilkay Gundogan to Barcelona meant City were unwilling to let the midfielder leave. Even Phillips himself was not keen on a move away from the Etihad Stadium, as he was determined to stay at Man City and fight for his place in Pep Guardiola's plans. But it is now clear his big money move from Leeds United hasn't worked and the player is softening to the thought of a potential exit. Phillips is conscious of the need to ensure he is in peak condition ahead of England's participation at the European Championships in Germany next year. He has played just 760 minutes of action since joining City from Leeds United for a reported £45 million last summer, 2022, and Phillips was snubbed by Pep Guardiola for the 1-0 away loss against Arsenal last week, the 8th of October, despite Rodri's suspension. Nonetheless, he continues to be selected internationally by England boss Gareth Southgate and featured in Friday's, the 13th of October, friendly win over Australia. The likes of Newcastle and West Ham are among those to be widely linked with a potential move for Phillips ahead of the January window. Liverpool and Man City compete for the Danish wonderkid. Liverpool are interested in signing Lex wonderkid Patrick Dorgu. According to reports, the youngster has earned comparisons to Andy Robertson and attracted attention from major European clubs. Dorgu, 18, broke into the Lex first team this season and has made 8 appearances in Serie A, and he has already impressed enough for Liverpool to begin monitoring his situation. Report Gazzetta dello Sport. Manchester City are also said to be keen on the left-back, who is under contract until 2027. City could benefit from strengthening with Sergio Gomez the only recognised left-back in the squad following the departure of João Cancelo. The Portuguese joined Barcelona on loan in the summer, but the Spanish giants are also keen on Dorgu. However, all three clubs could miss out on the Dane after he revealed his dream is to play for a different Premier League team. He said, "Chelsea is my dream to play for. I have been a fan of them for over 10 years, so it would be a huge dream to play for them." The Blues could be on the lookout for a left-back following the injury to Ben Chilwell. Levi Colwill has deputised in his absence, but is more suited to playing in central defence, while boss Mauricio Pochettino has not been keen on using Marc Cucurella. The actual reason why Pep Guardiola let Cole Palmer join Chelsea. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola thinks he may have found an even hotter prospect than Chelsea attacking midfielder Cole Palmer at the Etihad. That is according to a report from the Daily Star. It claims that Pep Guardiola and City felt that they could afford to let Cole Palmer go because the club have Oscar Bob, who is now set to sign a new long-term contract at the Premier League and European champions, Palmer has impressed for Chelsea since joining Mauricio Pochettino's side, scoring a goal and grabbing an assist in their 4-1 win against Burnley just before the international break. However, it looks like City think that they have an even more promising player in their ranks in Bob. Even if City did not have Bob, it is hard to imagine them worrying too much about losing Palmer. While he is playing well right now, the citizens are never short of attacking options, while Chelsea are probably not that much of a threat to them at present. Whatever the case, from Chelsea's point of view, they will be delighted that Palmer decided to leave City and join them based on what he has shown so far. He was taken off injured in England U21's last match, and Chelsea supporters will now be praying that he is fit enough to play against Arsenal next weekend. Arsenal eyeing Man City outcast. Arsenal has been linked to a potential move for Kalvin Phillips, as Mikel Arteta expresses interest in yet another Manchester City player. The Spanish manager has consistently shown his preference for players from his former club, and Phillips has faced difficulties since his transfer from Leeds United to City. Despite Phillips' presence, City has brought in new midfielders for their squad, suggesting a waning interest in relying on him. A report from Fitches indicates that Arsenal is considering making a move for him. Arteta has a track record of signing players and nurturing them into better players, as he did with the likes of Martin Odegaard. The manager has been closely monitoring Phillips and believes that the midfielder could reach his full potential at the Emirates. Phillips was a superb player on the books of Leeds United, and his struggles at City have come as a surprise. However, he could be revived in our squad, but we are at a stage where we should be signing players who can get into the team and make an impact immediately. Phillips may need time to get up to speed, considering that he has hardly played at City and is probably not good enough to meet the high standards we have set recently. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.